This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 4350 Alla Rd, Los Angeles, California 90066. Today is November 19th, 2021. We're performing a video waste and sewer line inspection through a 2-inch ABS cleanout located at the rear of the property, just outside the laundry room area. This is our 2-inch ABS waistline cleanout here, and this is our rear of our property here. This goes around towards the front of our property. This is the side yard patio area, and we're going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor here. And what we're going to do is we're going to drop down and begin our video waste and sewer line inspection. So it does appear that we do got black ABS waistline. So what we'll do is we're just going to continue to push out. We're running a little bit of water in the hallway bathroom. We're running the bathtub cold water. And again, we'll get to that point and we'll get a little bit of water. And that will help us push out and again attempt to push all the way out to our city sewer tie-in. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And when we pull back, we can take a really good look at the line. A little bit of a turn. And again, we're getting into a belly in this area. As you can see, it does appear we're holding water in this area. And it's approximately 41 feet 6 inches on the camera monitor. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And it does appear that we're transitioning to what appears to be cast iron
rusty
waistline. And as you can see, we do got a little bit of water there running underneath us. And that water there is coming from the hallway bathroom. So again, this line here is holding water back. And this is just before we transition into that cast iron waistline. So you do have approximately a 4-foot to 5-foot belly in this area. And we drop down, and again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out.
You put this into a report when you're done?
So again, it does appear to be cast iron waistline. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And again, once we get all the way out, we're transitioning to what appears to be vitreous clay. And what we're going to do, we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. This is right at the front of the property. We're going to locate this area as it would be a good location for a mainline sewer cleanout at the front of the house. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and it is just to the right of the front door in the planet area, and we did mark it with an orange flag at 2 foot 3 inches deep. And this area here would be a good location for a mainline sewer cleanout. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. So we're going to pause our mic here. So we're just going to continue to push out from here. Okay, and it does appear that we do have a crack in the vitreous clay in this area here. So as you can see, from about the 3 o'clock area going all the way up and around to about the 2 o'clock area, and then we have the water running by. So the water running by is technically the bottom of the pipe. So we do have a full diameter crack in the vitreous clay in this area. So we'll pause here for a moment. Okay, again, as I mentioned, we do have a crack here that's a full diameter of the vitreous clay here. So what we're going to do though is we're just going to pause our mic here, and we're just going to use the water and continue to push all the way out and make the attempt to make it all the way out to our city sewer tie-in. And then from there we can pull back and take a good look. So we're just going to pause our mic here. Okay. Okay, again, we went ahead and located this area. We are in the street. We're just around right around the bicycle path area, just in front of the property. So again, we're in our city sewer tie-in here, and as you can see, we do have the water flowing beneath us. So what we're going to do is we're just going to continue to pull back from here and take a good look. So we're just going to pull back slowly. We got a little bit of a gap there in the saddle, a little bit of an offset. We continue to pull back, and as we pull back in this area here, it does appear that we do have a little bit more of an offset here, and we do have a fairly large chip there at the top with a little bit of the neoprene band exposed at the top. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And again, a little bit of gap in that joint as well. So what we're going to do is we're just going to continue to pull back. And that joint appeared to be in fair condition. And a little bit of offset in that joint there, but again, nothing major. This joint here, a little bit more of an offset here, a little bit of a gap, as you can see there. But again, we're just going to continue to pull back. What we'll do is we'll pull back to approximately 60 feet on our camera monitor, and then from there we'll pause for a moment. We'll locate that area. So again, we do have another offset in that joint here, and we do have a crack in this area. So what we'll do is we'll pause here and we'll locate this. As you can see, it's actually a break in the line. So this line here, you can see as we push in closer, you can see that there's clearly a large break in the vitreous clay. So we'll pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and located this area at 6 foot 11 inches deep at the front of the property. There's a very large tree in the parkway, and this is just underneath the tree. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And another offset in that joint as well. Continue to pull back. And it does appear we're coming up, making a little bit of a turn and coming up towards the property here. Make a little bit of a turn. And again, we do have another break in this area as well. So again, we're going to pause here and mark this area. This is probably coming back on the property. So, how deep was it, Nathan? That.
That one? So we got this whole
okay.
section.
Just pull back to where you're here.
Okay, we located this area. What we're going to do is we're going to pull back a little bit more. This is underneath the brick fence at the front of the property. So again, we're going to pull back.
Yeah.
You can see, as you can see here, you do have a fairly large offset. So again, we're going to pull back, and this is coming up a chimney area, and you can see we another crack in this area as well. Continue to pull back, and this area here. And as you can see in this area here that it is completely broken, this area. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we went ahead and located this area, and we did mark it with orange flag at 1 foot 10 inches deep. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And again, you can see that there appears to be a large section of pipe that had broken in this area, and that's exposing the root. It does appear to be a little bit of, looks like mud in that area. So again, that line there is completely broke. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. Another offset in that joint there. Again, we continue to pull back. Again, this does appear to be possibly black ABS pipe in this area.
Okay.
As you can see, it does appear to be a section of black ABS sewer pipe here. And as we pull back,
Yeah.
it does appear that we possibly have an opening there. So we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area.
What?
I don't see how you could not know that. Yeah, if you're painting it, there's no way you could not see that.
Okay. So
Okay, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. We did mark this area here. And as you can see, there's an opening here. So again, we did locate this area at the front yard, and again, there is a black ABS mainline clean out there at the front there, but it is in the middle of the yard underneath the turf grass. So again, as you can see, this is a section of black ABS sewer pipe. So we continue to pull back, and as we pull back, we transition back into vitreous clay sewer pipe. And so we continue to pull back, and again, this is a break here, and this is in the planter area just to the right of the front door. And again, we did mark all these areas with orange flags, and now we transition back into our cast iron waistline underneath the house. And it does appear to be a lot of scaling, a lot of buildup on the cast iron waistline. But again, we're just going to continue to pull back. Make a little bit of a turn. And again, there's a belly in this area, and we transition back into black ABS waistline. So we do have a section of black ABS waistline on the left-hand side of the house, under the house on the waistline. Here, as you can see, they replaced a long section of it, but they did leave some cast iron waistline underneath the house. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. Okay, again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And just going to continue to pull back, and we are pulling back towards our garage area where our laundry room is. Continue to pull back, and we're going to come up and out of our clean out here, and that will conclude our video waste and sewer line inspection.